Hello my dudes, welcome back to the video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at something that cost me nearly $100, and it's from a shell out YouTube channel. It's in the only Linus Tech Tip screwdriver. And after 5 long months, it's finally here. But you want to know what else is finally here? This segue to our sponsor. Spoon Knife. Spoon Knife is the only spoon and knife combo pack in the world, allowing you to eat your cereal and open boxes at the same time. And remember, by using the link in our description, you can get 20% off your spoon knife today. Because remember, the Jerry Rig Everything knife should not be the only knife cutting off your fingers. Get yours today in the link below. So yes, obviously I'm joking. You know, they're a great little channel, right? You know, shallot included. But man, I finally have this. This took... Dude, you don't understand how long this actually took to get here. I ordered this back in like September, whenever this video came out. I'll put that up. But at the same time, it's finally nice to have this. And yeah, this was like 80 bucks. It's supposed to be like $69.99 or something. Yeah, it was like 80 bucks. And that's because you're importing from Canada, which is weird because normally that, whatever. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, everything in here is like made out of renewable packaging and no plastic, except for like that and the screwdriver and the bits, of course, which is really nice. And since it's made out of cardboard, it does 2 purposes. 1, it's better for the planet, and 2, it makes a great fire starter, which is great. Now, just like opening Christmas presents, you always start with the smallest thing. Now, these were free included, and I want to open them. Oops. Come on, stickers, get out. Get out. There we go. So we've got tons of stuff. We've got the screwdriver
itself. We've got the right to repair. Expensive. LTT. Oh, that's not good. They're sticking together. Oh boy. Okay, that's always good when I stick it. I think they still have their backs on. They're still sticky, just there. Well, let's not have these
blow away, but these are very nice, and I'd hate to waste any of these on something utterly stupid. So let's get to the thing that you guys actually care about if you haven't clicked off this video yet, and that's the screwdriver itself. Now, I got this last night, and I've been dying to actually like take a look at this, but as you can see, it has this really nice look on it, and it shows you all the bits down there and everything. And since this packaging is, oh, we forgot to read the back, so hold on, forget the joke. Now, like I was saying, this is a beautiful box, and it's really actually quite nice, which means it needs to be taken open with the best care possible. Anyway, so opening inside we have, anyway, like I was saying, it kind of just shows you the bits, and you can actually buy different kinds of bits and stuff, which is actually really cool. But let's get to the main part itself, the screwdriver, which actually, right off the bat, actually feels pretty nice. But we have to hold on, because again, for watch time, let's open the bits, which come in again, another actually really nice feeling, reusable little box. And you know, I have to say, I'm very big into protecting the environment. I've never done anything to hurt it before, not in a million years. Anyway. So let's just get these open, shall we? Okay. And of course they come in black, which, you know, is the best color. And whoa, they actually have some heft to them. Oh, and they feel kind of, are they magnetic? What's going on? What is this thing? Wait, is it just meant to be a magnet? Well, there's like a little bits, and so they actually go in here. Oh, that's cool. It has the little logo on top of it. So let's just speed up the time of me actually putting the stuff in here. Alright, so after having to watch some videos on how to actually put all the bits in, because I may have had that wrong, we can actually get to reviewing it now. So I honestly want to say this is honestly my favorite part. Oh shit. I have to mention I bought the worst version because I bought the black version, which just means that within a year this is all going to be gone and scratched up. Whatever. I seem to have a very good custom of buying the cheap, not as durable versions of stuff. But whatever. So anyway, you know, you can extend it, making it bigger, and then you can like push it back in and pull it out, you know, that's great. And it actually holds up to 12 bits. Now, my only fear about up here, I hate cars. My only fear about up here is this plastic holding in. My fear is that eventually it's going to get like white marks on it, like when the plastic gets trained. Anyway, my other thing is that this is actually pretty hard to pull out, but that's also good because I don't think it's going to just go open. But anyway, like I was saying, my only real complaint is that this plastic, I fear that over time, especially if you're taking stuff in and out a lot, that these are going to weaken and eventually they just won't hold the bits in very well, which means when you open it, they might just like fall out. But that's going to have to be determined because that's going to be after a long-term use. But yeah, the bit storage, when you figure out how to actually use it properly, is actually very nice. I do really like it. I'm glad they just copied that from somebody else or licensed it. That's not, yeah, whatever. My only other thing is that it is kind of a weird square design, which means it's not very, like, how do I say it? Like, hand feel isn't the best. And it's not rubber, which means it's less grippy. But I'm kind of glad they didn't use rubber because one, rubber deteriorates like with a blink of an eye, and then that just turns your tools pretty crappy. And I get why they had to do that to fit the bit storage in, which I will take because I will lose the bits if they're not in there. Now the shaft actually feels really nice. I really do love that feel right here, and it spins actually pretty fast, which I actually is really kind of cool. And it goes back and forth too. But I also do like that you can have like in between. Now that does feel a little sloppy, like it's, but you know, it's not meant for that, so it's fine. And I really actually do like this. Now I really do like this, and this honestly feels really good. And it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. Like I can feel like I can comfortably put force on it and it's not gonna break. And honestly, it overall just feels really good. Like this is probably the best feeling screwdriver I've ever bought. Now let's get to the actual fun part, which we need a bit. That's always really satisfying. And now we need to just put it in, and honestly, that feels actually pretty good. Oh, actually, it doesn't come out that easily, which is actually kind of nice. They said they put like the strongest magnet they could find for this size, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna just fall out. Now, I have another video planned where I want to actually test this against a cheaper screwdriver, but actually, this feels like really good. Like, this doesn't feel like it's just gonna fall out, which is actually really nice. So overall, actually, this feels like really a nice screwdriver. Is it worth the nearly $100 I spent on it? Yeah, I think it is, honestly, just because the design is actually pretty good. And again, it's like a smaller company too, so like, you know, you got like manufacturing costs and stuff, so you know, whatever. I think it's worth it, and I honestly think you should buy it because I'm not gonna necessarily use it for, I think it could actually, oh, that's cool. The only other thing I want to point out here is that right here there's this big seam line, and I'm pretty sure that it's fine, but that was just a little jarring. Overall, this actually feels pretty good, so I'm going to give this a -1 out of -10. A nice little screwdriver. And that's, of course, we need to do what's in its name and screw some stuff. Now, what to screw? Do it one-handed, which is actually nice. Actually, that feels really good. And you can flip it with one hand or loosen it. Actually, that's really cool. So yeah, overall, I actually really do like this thing. Like I said, I gave it a -1 out of 10. -1 out of -10, which, you know, is a pretty good rating. I actually really do like this thing. The bit storage is very nice. And overall, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, losers.